Are you scared of blank page? You don't know how and where to start? Well, I'm gonna show you that the easiest way is to do some splashes on your page to begin your painting. This is simpler than you think. As you can tell, I have dirty water and I don't mind that at all. I splashed some little dots onto my page. On the top, we have some pinkish colors, and on the bottom, we have some green as the flowers, because we need some leaves and stem, and we need some gorgeous petals and flowers. So that's where the color is going on my page. I'm adding more and more splashes because I really wish to make sure that I have enough pigment going while we will be creating our petals. Now, this is the trick that I love the most. A big flat round brush and white paint on top of that brush. Look at this color mixture. I absolutely adore this trick. I have by accident discovered it because probably what I would suggest or think to do first is to have just wet brush. And somehow my brush was dipped in the white color. This was white watercolor gouache, and this created such a magic. As you can tell, the color mixture is fantastic, and I think the fact that I have dirty water helps with the splashes, and the white on my big brush, it is also helping out. Now it's time to doodle. However, the process for these tulips, it's gonna be much longer than what you see now. We will be adding more paint, we will be adding more shades, and everything will be even more striking looking and special, and we're gonna work a bit harder than what you see right now. I think this kind of rough sketch right now, it's also giving us this feeling of how it may look like when it's finished, or which direction we should go, I guess. I love this Pilot GTEC C4 pen. Everyone is asking about it. I have discovered it a couple months ago, and ever since I'm using it. It is amazing because it is working together with water, and you can dilute it and it's gonna react, it's gonna be activated, and it's gonna be creating gorgeous grayish shades and shadows. Obviously, not everyone likes it, but what's amazing about this pen is that it is working on the wet surface and it is not being finished, destroyed, or whatever after using it on the wet surface. As you can tell, look at my pen, it's empty because I have used it so much on my project. So it is working. Even I have painted with it tons of times, like a couple thousand, not thousands, hundreds, well, a lot. I'm telling you, a lot, and it's still working just right. I love adding this as my feature to my projects. I love how it's making the whole project kind of coming together, coming to life, and being so striking from the page and being so different. Doodled, I wanted to say googled, no, doodled, special, and just really beautiful. Honestly, I think the mixture between this pen and watercolors, it's just so different and it's so unique. So many of you have already tried this technique because I've done that with the other paintings, with my butterflies, with my other flowers, and I am just so faithful to this pen. So if you're not too sure if you should get it, get it. I'm telling you, you will absolutely love it. And if you're not too sure which exactly I'm using, the link is in the description box, of course, as always. I love the idea of spreading the paint in the places that maybe normally you wouldn't do. Like now, you be thinking like, Marta, what are you doing? You like outside the lines. You're like coloring outside the lines. But I think this is the beauty of the freedom of painting in general, the watercolor in general, and actually the ways I see my work. I keep on saying I'm not advanced, experienced watercolor artist, and I'm not. I really feel this. I do feel much more confident, and I think finding my own style of painting and what I love, it's actually making me so happy. And this is something I'm learning because I kind of mix and match different techniques, the dot painting that I've done before, the doodles, then adding water on top of my pen, giving me this different sort of feelings and different effects, and now with the splashes and creating the shades and creating the flower that works for me. I love tulips. I love a little greenery on the bottom, like creating your very own striking design and idea for the project. I think this is what I'm trying to fight for. I'm trying to really connect with my painting and really feel good about it and what I love making. And this is one of them where the watercolor, it's literally outside the box, where I do create, and when it's not so perfect, when it's doodled, when it's actually quite imperfect, let's be honest. It is really like so loose and so basic in a way, but when you start working towards the whole project step by step, experimenting, but also just keep on seeing what we can do, you are ending up with something super special. And I think the regular ordinary watercolor style of painting, I don't think I'm confident in it, I don't think I'm good at it, I don't think I'm that, can I say talented? I guess I can. In this sort of painting, I suggest you to try, because I think you can be so yourself. I think when you just don't have to be inside the lines, it is exactly what we need. Think outside the box, paint outside your lines, color outside the lines, and it's perfectly fine. And look at the gorgeous, amazing effects that we have. At first, when I was adding that greenery, water to that greenery on the side, I was like, oh, it's going a bit too far, a little bit too much. But oh, I'm looking at this painting right now, doing this voiceover, and it's next to me on my right hand side, dry, and the next day, because I painted it I think yesterday or 2 days ago, and it's so amazing to look at it afterwards when it's dry, when you have a second thought, when you have a second feeling about it. And I think it's so phenomenal looking, and it's okay to praise yourself. Don't be afraid about that. As you can tell as well now, after adding white, which is again unusual for watercolor artists, because I think what people are doing, it's usually they dilute and paint with water a lot, which I paint with paints. You know, for me, white is like water. For me, white, it's like this beautiful balm on my painting. It's like a balm. Yes, it's like literally like a something that it's connecting my paint with my soul, because I think the white can really change the outlook of the color of the whole piece. And I think it's more mixed media-ish by then, because adding white, it's on top of watercolor. It's something that those things don't happen. But because I think we are not per se making this such a regular style of watercolor, we are allowed. I'm allowing myself, and I'm telling you, you should also allow yourself to just go with it, go with the flow. Use the paints that you love, and if it's white, why not? Guys, why not? And if you love doodling on your painting, doodle away. It doesn't mean that you need to use a pencil to draw a project, a shape, and then color it in. No, look, this could be so freeing. Oh, that was a heavy book on top after drawing, because I felt that my paper was buckling, so that's what I did. A little trick, a little tip, and white splashes as well. And this is also white gouache watercolor. I love white splashes. I have been doing white splashes since forever. When I was doing my art journaling projects on the other channel, Marami Small Art, on my mixed media canvases on Marami Small Art. If you're new to my channel, or if you never heard, I had another one. Yes, Marami Small Art. It's my other YouTube channel. It's 10 years old. I'm creating them since forever, and the splashes have been my go-to thing. It has been my recognized style, and I think transforming that into painting right now, it's just such a natural progression, I guess. That's what I always did all my creative life. And my beautiful friends, I'm adding splashes, I'm adding more doodles just to make this even darker, even more striking. And I'm keep on adding. Look, I didn't do my lines with the paint, I didn't use any pencil. I'm doing pen. I'm just going there with the pen. And it's fine, like if it's imperfect, if the doodle goes on the side and we have double line, let it be. Enjoy the process, my beautiful friends. This is the most important part. On this note, I'm gonna finish here, wishing you a beautiful Sunday, beautiful day, beautiful next upcoming week, wishing you a lovely time, happy paintings. I really would love you to try. I promise you, trust me, you will absolutely love this. It's like a guarantee. I'm guarantee you that you will absolutely love it. I'm gonna miss you, my friends, but I promise to be back sooner than you think. Happy painting, and I'll chat to you soon. I love you. Bye. Bye bye.